mercy. Admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? Look me in the eyes, tell me everything's not for the people in hell. And the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but the system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door. You'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Beg me for mercy. Admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? Look me in the eyes, tell me everything's not for the people in hell. And the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but the system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door. You'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Beg me for mercy. Admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? Look me in the eyes, tell me everything's not cool. But the people ain't high, and the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but the system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door. You'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Beg me for mercy, admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? Look me in the eyes, tell me everything's not cool. But the people ain't high, and the river has run dry. You thought you could go free, but the system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door. You'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Beg me for mercy, admit you were toxic. You poisoned me just for another dollar in your pocket. Now I am the violence, I am the sickness. Won't accept your silence. Beg me for forgiveness. We'll never get free, lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed, your son and your daughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? When there's blood in the water. Lamb to the slaughter. What you gonna do? walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
flights, hotels, and rental cars in seconds.
That's right. Like, if there's a trade that like is obviously like.
Yeah, we can veto. Okay. Let me think.
W veto.
I'm gonna be honest. I might go veto. I'm not gonna lie. Let me think.
He's such a good barber, bro. I love Eos.
Eos isn't bad. I mean,
Eos is just a great vibe. He's a good fucking dude.
And you met him IRL. That's IRL.
I met Eos.
W pick. IRL.
Didn't you 1v1 him?
Yeah, I won him. All right, Jam.
IRL come. All right, I want.
Investments.
No, that always throws me off.
Get a boost of confidence with personalized investing recommendations.
So this guy, his name's Jimmy, and Jimmy has a problem. He's super lonely, but all that's about to change because he's about to be worth $3 billion. Now Jimmy, he's 22 years old, he's a college student in Georgia studying computer science. He's also just kind of an awkward dude. He's never really been a popular guy, and he really wants friends. And one day, things start to change for him, because he gets involved early on in developing Bitcoin. And at some point, he obtains some of it and he stores it on this new dark web marketplace called Silk Road. A few years later, in 2012, he goes to the Silk Road site to withdraw all of his Bitcoin, and that is when something crazy happens. He accidentally double-clicks the withdrawal button, and suddenly, bam, he gets back twice the amount he was trying to withdraw. It seems to be some sort of glitch that gives him double his money back. So Jimmy's looking at this like f***ing jackpot, and he decides to exploit this glitch hard. And over the next few days, he creates multiple accounts and deposits more Bitcoin tokens and quickly withdraws them using this double-click method. So he's basically just doubling his money over and over again. And pretty quickly, he steals more than 50,000 Bitcoin, which at this time in 2012 is worth around $600,000. And $600,000 is a lot of money to anyone, much less a college student like Jimmy. And now, for the first time in his life, he's got some money, and he's gonna try to use it to make some friends. And so he starts going out to local bars, buying shots for everyone. He's renting nice hotel rooms, shopping at Gucci. He's suddenly driving a Tesla. Then he goes and buys a new house out on the lake. And here's some actual pictures of his house. And this house has a bar in it, and it's stocked with alcohol, and it even has a stripper pole. A stripper pole! And suddenly, wouldn't you know it, everyone wants to hang out with Jimmy. Now he's a popular guy, and so he starts throwing these crazy parties for everyone. Here he is partying with 2 women, here he is partying with 2 other women, and so after all this time, old Jimmy finally has some friends. And this new lifestyle of his continues for years. And you would think he would run out of money spending it like this, but no. Because as the years go by, the value of crypto skyrockets. And so the value of his coin keeps going up and up. And by 2018, his stash is worth around an estimated $200 million. $200 million dollars. And Jimmy, he wants to keep his friends around, so he doesn't mind sharing the wealth with them. Like one time he takes them all on a private jet to fly to watch a college football game, and he pays for all of it. And here's a picture of him and his friends at the game. He even gives each friend $10,000 to go on a shopping spree in Beverly Hills. $10,000 a friend. And apparently he wants to impress people so bad that he keeps a suitcase full of cash in his room. And he'll show it to the women that he parties with, hoping that they'll like him and be his girlfriend. Of course, none of them do. Now, obviously, his friends know that he has money, and they definitely ask him about it. But he doesn't tell them that he stole it. No, he tells them that he's a successful crypto investor, and so that's just what they believe. But whatever, he has money, he's surrounded by people who like him, and none of them would ever screw him over. Until one day, Jimmy leaves on a trip. And while he's gone, someone, it's presumed to be one of his friends, someone breaks into his house. And this is actually surveillance footage of that break-in. Then, sometime later, Jimmy gets home, and he discovers that he'd been robbed. And this burglar took $400,000 cash and 150 Bitcoin. Because I guess he had physical versions of his Bitcoin, and they knew it was there, and they stole it. And so he calls the police to come investigate. But it's a burglary, so police don't really do anything, and the case ends up going cold. But old Jimmy, he isn't gonna let this go. And so he hires a local private investigator to look into it. And so she starts investigating, and she immediately gets suspicious of Jimmy's friends. And she starts low-key following them around, stalking their socials, and conducting background checks on them. Until she finally feels like she's figured out which one of them broke into his house and ripped him off. But apparently, when she tells Jimmy, Jimmy doesn't believe her. I mean, he trusts his friends too much, but he doesn't want to give them up. And so he and the private investigator, they decide to go their separate ways, and his burglary case remains open. Meanwhile, the IRS Criminal Investigation Unit, they've been investigating a hack on the Silk Road. Not Jimmy's glitch Bitcoin heist from all those years ago, but a completely different hack. And during that investigation, they also happened to notice that back in 2012, 50,000 Bitcoin were taken by someone, some unknown person. They don't know who. So they start investigating this and following this trail. And they can see transactions that lead back to an exchange, but they don't know whose account it is. But then Jimmy transfers around $800 worth of Bitcoin to that exchange, and it requires him to enter his name and his address. So now the IRS Criminal Investigation Unit knows that the 2012 Bitcoin thief is Jimmy. And now they're gonna go after him. And so, boom, they put together a little sting operation. And one day, these agents suddenly show up to Jimmy's house, sort of undercover. And they pretend they're investigating the burglary where his Bitcoin and cash were stolen. And since that burglary investigation was never closed, it makes sense to Jimmy why they're still investigating it. And so Jimmy invites these agents into his place, and he's super nice to them, and he seems to love that they're there, because remember, he really wants friends.
You guys get this solved, I'm gonna invite y'all up for a beer whenever y'all want. Alright.
And so he's totally just chilling with these agents like they're his boys. He even tells them how he used to keep a suitcase full of cash around and that he'd show it to women hoping to get laid.
You know, I was trying to impress this girl back then.
Did it work?
Nope.
It never does. Never does.
And the agents, they just keep charming him, pretending to be his friend. And he brings them down to his basement, he shows them his bar and his stripper pole.
Is this your workout? Nope. That's for the girls. Okay. Nice.
And now these agents, they have to have a sense that Jimmy is a lonely guy, because they keep talking to him and they keep charming him. And finally, they get him on the topic of Bitcoin. And they're like asking him to explain it, and they're asking him how long he's been involved in it. And he ends up opening up his laptop and showing them one of his crypto wallets filled with a shit ton of Bitcoin, like 60 or 70 million dollars worth. And visually seeing this wallet with their own eyes ends up being all the evidence these agents need. And so they leave. And later they come back with a search warrant, and boom, they bust in and raid his house. And eventually, bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot.
It was one of the biggest mysteries in crypto. Who stole 50,000 Bitcoins, which would ultimately be worth more than $3 billion?
Yeah, at the time of Jimmy's arrest, his Bitcoin was worth $3.4 billion. Oh my God. But at the end of it all, he cooperates with police, he forfeits all of his Bitcoin, and he takes a plea deal, and ultimately he's sentenced to about 1 year in prison. Now, this is just a guess, but I'm willing to bet that none of those friends he was partying with, the ones he gave $10,000 to go shopping, I'm willing to bet that none of them went to visit him in prison, and that none of them are around now that he's not worth $3 billion or whatever.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
It's not a hobby. It's your empire.
The wolf here.
Okay. Oh my god. He's doing it. He's doing it!
Pioneer super chatted $4.99.
Yo, thanks, Kai.
Can you add me on Roblox?
Should we play Granny tonight? Granny's fun.
Dollars, please stake add me.
Bro, okay, hold on. We're gonna do this first. Yo, Funbot, play Nico Next Bots, okay? Mr. Beast fan. The number's 123116. Bro, he's famous, bro. He has 1,000 followers. He's low-key famous, chat. He's like low-key famous. Okay, he's in it. Oh my god, he's joined. Okay. I joined. Okay. Yo, Mr. Beast! Where are you at? Ah! What the hell? Respawn.
This is Nico.
Yeah, get it, I guess. Okay, I'm next best friend. Get the camera.
Oh, shut up. Guys, we gotta find him. Where is he? He's gotta be over here. Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast! Mr. Beast, no. Where is he, guys? Guys, where is he? I can't find him. 50! Yo! My man Daniel!
Daniel super chatted $50.
Thank you, Daniel! Chad W. Daniel! Thank you, Daniel, so much. I gotta find Mr. Beast fan, bro. I can't find him. Is he in the game? W. Daniel. Where is Mr. Beast fan? Naruto! Mr. Beast! Where is he, man?